Basic appraisal procedures, page 142. Step 2. Identify the ratio of site value to improved value. Divide the site value by the improved value. Step 3. Site value indication. A range of value may be possible if several scenarios are examined. Use of the allocation method. The allocation method is not often used as a primary indicator of value unless the market has a lack of comparable market data. Most often, the allocation method is used as a way to check the results of other methods. Weaknesses of the allocation method. The results indicated by the allocation method can often be inconsistent, and the ratios themselves can be difficult to support. Sample allocation method. An appraiser needs to establish a land value for a highest and best use analysis in an older, established neighborhood. However, there have been no vacant land sales in the subject market for many years. The appraiser has found 3 similar market areas where there are both improved sales and unimproved sales. They are: sale number 1, its improved sale was for $200,000. Unimproved was for $50,000. Allocation ratio 25%. Sale number 2, improved sale for $240,000. Unimproved for $60,000. Allocation ratio 25%. Sale number 3, improved sale at $250,000. Unimproved sale at $65,000. Allocation ratio is 26%. The appraiser would probably conclude that 25% would be a reasonable allocation ratio to apply to the subject, which is valued as is at $225,000. $225,000, the subject, multiplied by 25% equals $56,250. The indicated site value would be $56,250. Extra note, there's a test question on extraction. Extraction method. The extraction method is a site valuation method that takes an estimated value of the improvements on the site or land and subtracts that from the total market value or sale price. The remainder will be the land value. Page 143. Step number 1. Calculate the value of the improvements. Actual building costs, if being used in a new construction. Depreciated improvement value in existing properties. Demolition costs, if highest and best use would be as vacant. Step 2, site value indications. Subtract the value of the improvements from the total property value. Use of the extraction method. Ideally, the value of the improvements will be minimal in comparison to the land value, like a farm property with a small farmhouse. The contributory value of the farmhouse is reasonably small and easy to identify. Another ideal scenario is a newly constructed property with a known total completed value, as well as a known actual building costs. In some properties, with improvements no longer contributing value that should be raised, the land value can be established by subtracting the demolition costs from the as-is improved value. Weakness of the extraction method. The primary weakness of the extraction method is the potential variables involved in determining the contributory value of the improvements, and sometimes, due to age or uniqueness, the inability to determine it altogether from a depreciated cost standpoint. Important points. 3 commonly used land valuation techniques in residential or site valuation are the sales comparison approach, allocation method, and extraction method. The allocation method is not often used as a primary value indicator, but more as a check on the results of other methods. Sample extraction method. Study because there's one on the test. A single-family house with 1,850 square feet has been appraised for $165,000. Using the extraction method, the site value is established by subtracting the depreciated improvements from the improved value. Costing services indicate that reproducing the house would cost $77 per square foot, and physical depreciation is estimated at 10%. The as-is value of other site improvements is estimated at $5,000. 1,850 square feet multiplied by $77 per square foot equals $142,450, minus 10% depreciation, minus $14,245. The depreciated value is $128,205 plus other improvements, so add $5,000. Your total is $133,205. $165,000 minus $133,205 equals $31,795. The indicated site value would be $31,795.